It's your boy Mike. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra video. So we have the season 2.4 patch notes, and oh my god, it was like half a gigabyte for all of this. Yeah, dude, look at that. They had some fucking no, dude. I'm already crying. Hit buffs. I'm killing. I'm destroying all hit mains. But anyways, let's go ahead and look at all this stuff. Android 17 passive rate at which energy is replenished based 17 in the background. The rate at which energy is replenished based on the number of skills that are on cooldown increase from 10 to 15% per skill. Skill 3 gets increase or decrease on the cooldowns from 15 to 13 seconds. Krillin, oh my god, look at all that, dude. Krillin buffs. Who would have thought? The cooldown reduction on skills when applying march to enemies has been increased from 0.5 to 1 second. The skill 1 energy mine has its range increased to just 6.5 the entire time, no matter what the level of the skill is. The time until camera begins to move after activated increased from 0.1 to 0.4 time until camera begins to move after activated increased. I'm not really sure what that means. Skill 2 solar flare 6-7. Time until attack activates decreased from 0.67 seconds to 0.58. Time until attack can be cancelled decreased from 0.83 seconds to 0.75. Scattering energy wave. Damage dealt from the energy blast hits an enemy while control increased from 150, 150, 150 to 300, 300, 300. And then damage fall off when multiple blasts hit when dispersed. A decrease from 10% to 5%, 10%, 10%. Hit got a buff, it seems, where his skill 1 death blow, the width of the energy wave expanded. Radius went from 0.75 meters, 1 meter, and 1.5 meters to 1.25 meters to 1.5 meters and 2 meters. That's interesting. So they just made it easier for him to use his death blow now. Baby had it where, dude, this is sad to see. It did not give enough to this guy. Skill 2 energy explosion went from 18 seconds to 15 seconds on his cooldown. His cooldown reduction of possession and allies when hitting enemy heroes decreased from 0.5 seconds, 0.36, and 0.2 to 1 second, 0.75, and 0.5 seconds. Cooldown reduction of possession allies cover fire when hitting enemy heroes. I didn't even know that was a thing, I'm not gonna lie. Helpers. Rush boost went from 150 damage to 200. I guess they just buffed Nail, so that's kind of funny. Here we go. Already licking my fingers knowing that this asshole got fucking nerfed everywhere. Break his fucking legs, dude. Ultimate Gohan, though, had it where his base HP decreased from 11,000 at the start to 23,000 at the end. It is now 9,914 at the start to 20,358 at the end. His skill 1 damage was decreased, but the cooldown has gone unchanged. The strike damage went from 450, 500, and 600, depending on skill 1, 2, or 3, to 315, 350, and 420. So his level 1 on his skill 1 now does less damage. I'm sorry, his skill 3 does less damage than it was pre-nerf on his level 1. That's insane. Oh, his energy wave damage wasn't increased, though. That is what I was saying, though. That I did believe that, like, his 1 just felt like it did fucking nothing, dude. It was like flicking fucking paper at someone, dude. It was not good. And now it's just 420. It's just the same amount of damage across the board. Went from 180, 200 to 240. To 315, 350, and 420. Okay, so it's like 600 damage and 240, so that's 840 damage in total. And now both the strike and the energy do 840. So it's the same amount of damage. They just made it where the strike does less and the energy wave does more. Interesting. Skill 2, Rolling Hammer has increased the cooldown reduction, or the increase of cooldown to 10 seconds instead of 7. Skill 3, the Power Unleashed. Remove the effect that further increases stacks when the first hit of a follow-up input hits an enemy hero. Super Attack Mach Break. The Flurry damage decreased from 350 to 175. And the Shockwave damage increased from 850 to 1,500. Interesting. So he does less damage over time, but his final hit had its damage increased by almost 2 times. I wonder how that's going to be. Nothing in terms of like, I guess like I don't know if they nerfed him enough. We'll see. We'll see. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, his skill 2 Meteor Extrusion stagger time went from 2 seconds to 1.5. His barrier duration has increased, decreased from 5 seconds to 3.5. His additional HP gained went from 15, 20 to 25% to 15, 17.5, and then 20%. So his level 2 wall is now the same amount of damage pre-nerf that it is on a level 3 post-nerf. So they just removed 5% overall health from that. Okay. I think that's fine. I don't know if the skill 1 didn't need nerfs and then the ults didn't need nerfs in my opinion. I wonder how, like, 1.5 seconds still seems like a lot, but we'll have to see, of course. Ooh. Attack buff helper. King got nerfed. All attack up effect increased or decreased from 350 to 250. Decoy AoE decreased from 7.5 to 5 meters, and the duration shortened from 1.5 to 1 second. Which one is decoy again? Oh no, don't tell me we got error coded, dude. I would have kept reading the patch notes. Please, dude. Please don't tell me. Please. All right, I'll pause real quick. Wait. Okay, we're back in. Let me go back to the helpers. I said decoy. Oh, Rildo. Okay, well, Rildo was used a little bit too much as well. So that's fine. I think that's entirely fine. $7.5 to 5 seconds, and then yeah. The range of it got decreased, and the amount of seconds it lasts for got decreased. Okay. Star collection added to 75. Even if you already have 70, you can unlock the thing. Shop. The daily bonus that can be obtained every day for free has changed to now only include Zeni and Ssj capsules. Nice. They said they were going to upgrade the shop, and it looks like that's what the upgrade was. Bug fixes. Fix an issue where the stack would reset to 0 when dealing additional damage with the divine cards. Lightning Swift and Pursuer while the stack was 1. Yeah, fuck all Lightning Swift fans. Ability details. Added missing text to the super attack mock break. Improvements in special G capsules out of button to 6 SG capsules at once, dude. I have been waiting for that for so long. We also have the Trial Heroes updated. Kale, Android 18, Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla, Zamasu, Krillin, and Android 17 are all added into here. We got 250 Zeni from that too. Let's go ahead and look. And yeah, dude. Wait. What? That's not good. They didn't remove Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Really? They added Ultimate Gohan, but they didn't remove Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I can kind of get it, because I think their mindset is people who got to tier 75, let's say that they moved like Super Saiyan 3 Goku down, I think people would be pissed, because then like if you're getting the tier 75 hero for free, then tier 89 would be like your next bet of getting Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and then after that, like what's the next tier 2? Okay, you know what? I'm not as upset anymore. That is, you know what? That's actually a W from Gekishin to leave it in tier 1. I think that's a W. Let's go ahead and see what we got for this shop. Oh no. Oh, dude, they still have that limited one today. 1,000 Zeni! Dude, they updated the shop and they made it fucking busted. That's crazy. Did they update? Oh, the free hero this week is Gammas. Did they even say that like anywhere? I don't think they did. I guess not. Either way, though, we're going to go ahead and stop here for today. Let me know what you guys think of the... also, Broly is here, too, now. So, there's 6 capsules. Is not free, though. Like, you don't get one for free. Interesting. That's fine, I suppose. But we'll also... What the hell was that? Hold on. Yeah, I knew that. What about the Trunks one? Hope from the Future. I don't remember that being there. Either way. Overall, I would say this is a really good update. A lot of the heroes that needed help, like the worst ones, all of them got buffed. Krillin got buffed. Baby got buffed. Cell, unfortunately, did not get buffed. Who else was like one of the worst ones? Let's just go back to heroes. Cell didn't get buffed, and I feel like he needed a buff. Who else? Zamasu. I feel like Zamasu should have gotten a little bit of a buff too, but Baby and Cell were kind of like the bottom 2. Krillin definitely needed the buff and he got it. Is there any attackers that necessarily needed like a big buff? Trunks's like early game health needed a buff, and just his health in general. Deborah just needs to be removed from the game because he's just not good. Broly is here though. But let's go ahead and stop here for today though. Let me know what you guys think of the patch notes down in the comments below, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace!